Hi guys, today is a pretty miserable and wet day out there. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's pouring down. Anyway, it's cold, about 6 degrees inside, centigrade, so I'm going to light this fire. Now, the recommended method is to form intersecting sort of kindling to start the fire, then put medium bits of wood on, then large bits of wood. Whereas another method that's recommended for lighting ordinary fires is to use the top-down lighting method. And in this fashion you start a fire at the top and it burns down. But to do this you need to have kindling at the top, softwoods in the middle and hardwoods at the bottom, so that the size of the wood increases as it goes down. And how this works is, as it burns the kindling in the newspaper at the top, it creates enough heat to cause the wood below it to pyrolyze, and as those gases then burn, that heat creates further heat, which then heats the wood below it again, and so forth. The rain's really noisy. So and also the gases, as they rise, they don't pass through cold wood as it would if you were to light the fire from the bottom. And since it doesn't rise through cold wood, which cools the fumes down, you don't get as much smoke because the smoke is rising through the fire at the top. Okay, well, let's stack this wood up. So let's have a look. I've got a couple of hardwood pieces here. I think I'm going to stack it there. Now the problem is that I've got to get this lying flat so it doesn't collapse on me as the fire progresses. And also the wood needs to be fairly close so that it reinforces the heat to each other. So that is going to go there. The softer woods are here. There isn't much space here. I need smaller bits. Well, I think I'm going to try some kindling now. Okay, so I've stacked the kindling with 3 wrapped up pieces of newspaper, and we're going to try and light the fire. Well, that one there wasn't good. Let's try another one. Hold me in there. 不要多前面，因为你的手在前面。So, it's a bit like a funeral pyre. I hope not. Not gonna be my funeral anyway. Let's have a look. Okay, so the idea is that once we light this, we should not have to open this thing again until it's down to coals, and then we could add more wood. Anyway, the time now is 9 o'clock, so I'm going to see how this fire goes. So it's only a couple of minutes into the burn, and you can see that it's burning on the right hand side, but just a little bit to the left it's smoking a wee bit, which suggests that I should have put another piece of newspaper in so that smoke would catch fire. But hopefully as that smoke rises it will burn. Now the chimney, I think it's double skinned at the top. Let's have a look. So the chimney's already reached 92 degrees centigrade. 56 at the top. And on the plate 18. And on the sides 13. The room is reading 13, so that's at room temperature. Okay, so the sides of the firebox are at 13 degrees. The top plate is at 23. And already the chimney is at 107 at the bottom there. That's looking good. So I'll wait until that second layer starts to burn, or is burned down, before I will put the fire into downdraft mode. There's not enough fire at the moment for this. We're now 11 minutes into the burn. Looks like all that kindling is burning, and from the way the flames are coming from between those logs, I guess some kindling has fallen in between. It's burning, and that medium-sized wood in the middle layer is gasifying a bit, but certainly the fire is not intense enough for a downdraft to work. I can show you that. It won't work. Yeah, there's no downdraft. Oops, it's going to go out. So it's almost gone out. Starting up again. Takes a while to build up again. Bit of kindling must have dropped into the grate between the two chambers. Anyway, I'm just going to wait until those two pieces in the middle layer are fully alight, and then I'll try the downdraft again. Normally it takes about 40 minutes for the downdraft to be fully engaged. This is now 20 minutes into the burn. And I must say that's pretty impressive. To get to the stage before, it required 40 minutes, but anyway, let's check with the downdraft. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see how long that lasts for. Oops. Seems to be working. I do need to clean up that glass, but just imagine the moment that it was pulsing. I think I really want to go back up again. Although there is that downdraft. The front of the wood's not burning. What I've found is using those artificial logs, they seem to gasify quite a lot, and maybe that was the reason why it was forming that downdraft so easily. But let's wait a bit longer and see if those bits of real wood burn. You can see the artificial log, half was put in the front and half was put at the back between those pieces at the sides. So in the middle there is the artificial log, half anyway, and half at the back of the grill. really looks as though it should work, that downdraft. Yeah, but it's pulsing. Should be continuous. We're 30 minutes into the burn, and I think that downdraft is working properly now. It's not pulsing, it's continuously jetting down the bottom there. Looking at that fire, we can see that the gases, the wood gases, pouring out of these all these logs now. So I think that's what we want to see. And hopefully that glass at the bottom is going to clean up a bit. Never noticed it being that dirty before. So 30 minutes to reach full gasification mode. So exactly 30 minutes now since I started the fire. Interesting, you can see that the cast iron grate is a little bit red. But if you look down below here, I hope you can see that the ceramic block at the back of the bottom chamber, the rear of the bottom chamber, is glowing red. I'm not sure if that ceramic block is just an ordinary ceramic block, or it also has a catalytic converter in it as well. Some of those old wood fires from 20-30 years ago used catalytic converters to burn the fumes off at lower temperatures. Probably hasn't, it's probably just ceramic. Looks like the downdraft is dying out a bit. It's not touching the bottom of the secondary burn chamber. Let's see what temperatures we're getting. So we're getting about 260 off the glass at the bottom, 280 at the top, off the chimney 138, 180, so it was up to about 200 before, so there is less heat coming off. And off the walls, off the box, firebox 58. And this side 53 degrees centigrade. This top plate is 99 at the moment, so not enough to boil water. I don't know how accurate this is, but it's 89 at the top of the flow. It's reading 33 degrees centigrade at the roof. $16 down at the bottom. 27 at the top. Yeah, so I'm getting about 30 degrees at the top of the ceiling. That fire is definitely down now. Let's try back the updraft again. So that fire is down, so I'm going to put some more wood in it. I put a couple of branches in I found in the garden yesterday. I thought they might not have been completely dry, but it looks like they're burning okay. They are gasifying. That's not water coming off. And the bit of hardwood is also gasifying quite quickly. We could try downdraft now. Not really, it's not consistent. Just wait a bit longer. Let those new pieces catch a light fully. Just rearrange that new bit of wood so it's more central in the middle of the fire. Now I should really get this gasifying. Yeah, okay, so I guess it's good enough. We'll leave it like that. It's hitting the bottom of the secondary burn chamber. So we're just on a hour of the burn, maybe 1 hour 10 minutes. I did put in an extra piece of hardwood into the fire, or maybe two, can't remember. That downdraft is working quite nicely now. I recorded temperatures of about 900 degrees centigrade in the burn chamber. Quite hot actually opening up the burn chamber. On the flue, I'm getting about 230 degrees centigrade. On the side there, it's hitting about 90 degrees. And on the left side, similar. And on the glass, 200, 300, 350 on the glass. Okay, well, hope this is interesting for you. If you like this sort of thing, then please subscribe. Thanks.